Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Gemini, we're going to ask, what's the next person coming towards you? And I'm going to do that with the Energy Oracle deck. And then we're going to go into the Doggy Tarot. And these are the questions that we are going to ask. We're going to ask, what is the personality of this person? What are their intentions towards you? What is this person's personal history with other people? Why are they drawn to you? What will you find interesting about them? And what is this person's status or situation at this time? We're going to do it in that order. As I said, we're going to start with this Energy Oracle deck that I have in my hands right now. And then we'll get into the Doggy Wisdom Tarot. Okay, this person's oh my gosh, that is odd. Spirituality. I just pulled that out for Taurus. I really shuffled this deck. Well, okay, maybe you and Taurus, the same person coming towards you. Their intentions towards you, they have a strategy. It's just, okay, I just wanted to pull out another card and make sure this is a different energy, right? It is a different energy. Okay, so I guess maybe y'all are starting to attract like spiritual people towards you. I mean, that's kind of cool, no? I know a lot of y'all been trying to find your tribe, and I want to say this person is very spiritual, very intuitive. They may, oh, interesting. They may know it or they may not. Some of you, I'm just really picking up on here where I've written open and free-flowing channel of information. This person might be one of those that kind of like God speaks through them. They might just say things once in a while and it's like, wow, that was really profound. And it is kind of like they're just channeling. So they do have a very spiritual, intuitive side to them. I feel like for some of you, this person may not be aware of it, right? Like Spirit's just kind of working through them and they're not, maybe they wouldn't even know what to define these sort of things. So I don't feel like that's for everyone, but I am picking up an energy here of someone who, you know, wouldn't really, yeah, like if you would point that out to them and say, you know, sometimes you just come out with things that are really profound. Like, where does that come from? Like, well, I don't know. I have no idea. And if you brought up the topic and said, you know, I mean, maybe you're kind of tapping into something consciously beyond yourself and you're sort of like a little conduit, they would go, I don't even know what that means. Like, what are you talking about? Right? Like, they could be like that. So their intentions towards you is making some type of a plan to get things in order. So I don't know, maybe you and them need to get things in order, or maybe they have a strategy that they want to implement towards you, or maybe they want to build a strategy with you. We're going to see, what is this person's personal history with others? Yin, yang, intuitive or logical. That's interesting. What did I just say? Like, it's almost like this person could be like, they could just say things sometimes. And I think that, okay, I think this is someone who is quite spiritual, but they don't know it. Like, they don't know what that is. They may not be familiar with, how do I want to say it? Like spiritualism. You know, there is a large group of people that, like, it's not even on their radar. But this could be someone where they're just, you know, they're not around people who are doing spiritual things or talking about it. I feel like with intuitive or logical coming across here is, I feel like sometimes with other people that are not spiritual, maybe you're their first introduction or something into kind of like spiritualism, esoteric stuff like that, because it's almost, this person could even be well educated or know quite a bit about something, you know, where there's a lot of facts to support it. It's easy to have a conversation about that because it's pretty much this or that. Whereas this person also has the capacity to maybe get a little philosophical or kind of dip into really expressive poetry. I feel like they might come out with zingers. I'm hearing zingers. So they could be sitting at a board meeting or something, right? And just talking about really factual, everyday thing. Everybody understands what they're talking about. And all of a sudden they say something for like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? What's Tony talking about? I don't know what Tony's talking about. I don't know. I'm kind of wondering, maybe you're, yeah, you could be. Whether that comes out as like I'm not really asking like, what is the purpose of you meeting this person? I'm not asking a lot of other questions. I'm kind of wondering though, you could be this person's first introduction to spiritualism. Could answer some questions for them. Like they may not feel so out of place with you if they just come out with a zinger every once in a while. Why are they drawn to you? Their intentions towards you is a strategy. Why are they drawn to you? Oh, they feel connected to you. Second chakra. Maybe this person wants to do, like, create some, maybe they want to create a strategy for intimacy here. I don't know. Could be. But, I mean, this person, maybe you could meet this person at work or something, right? And their intentions are here. Okay, well, the boss said that we got to work together on this project. Let's kind of create a little bit of a strategy here. What area do you feel strong in, or what area do you not feel so strong in? Maybe I feel strong in that area. Strategy. But they're drawn to you. So even if there's circumstances that kind of make them go there anyways, like this is like you have to work with this person, or yeah, right, like something like that that's kind of out of your control. You're not necessarily making the choice to be with Gemini, but it's like, well, yeah, boss says we got to do this, so let's do this. They're still drawn to you though. Like why? Why are they drawn to you? I want to say that you trigger something in this person. This is the house of the soul too, the second chakra. It's the house of the soul. This person feels, I feel like you might be this person's awakening. And I don't know if I've ever said the word singer in a reading before. Did they come up with hum singers? No, was that it? Like a zing hummer? It's the kind of stuff my grandparents used to say, and now you never hear it, so now I don't even remember how to say them. We gotta replenish some of this stuff. That's such a humzinger. Yeah. What will you find interesting about them? Oh, their confidence. They're confident. They come out with humzingers. Yeah. Their confidence. Their life force, their desires, their purpose, and their enthusiasm for that. Wow, this is an interesting person, right? What do you find interesting? Well, aren't they confident? I wonder if you think that because you're like, gee, you know, they don't seem the most capable, but they sure are confident. Or maybe they are. Maybe they're really capable and they're confident. Okay, what is this person's status or situation right now? Appreciation. Are they shifting from lack to value? They're choosing gratitude? They're choosing gratitude. Oh, that's nice. It's always good. Okay, contract, journey, angel of strength. Oh, wow. It's almost like this feels like something to do. This feels spiritual or maybe even karmic journey of strength, courage, strength, personal power, contract, journey, strength. Yeah, you find they're confident. Why aren't they confident? You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing with this card, I believe it was in the movie, Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. I think it was in the movie Shawshank Redemption, because I think it was Morgan Freeman that said this. I can't remember the other guy's name. It was a white dude, and he was in prison. They were all in prison, and what the hell is a white dude's name? I can't remember now. But anyways, he would just kind of walk around, like when they were out in the yard, when they had their time out in the yard, and you would see him, he'd just be kind of walking around. He might find an interesting stone or something. That, and he put it in his pocket, you know, like just sauntering around. And I remember Morgan Freeman came up to him and he said, well, his character came up to him and said, what's your deal? What's up with you? I'm paraphrasing because it's been a while since I've seen it, but this is what's coming in. And he's like, what do you mean? He says, you walk around like a man who doesn't have a care in the world. Nobody walks around like that in here. Like what, right? Like, and to walk around like you don't have a care in the world, there's a certain degree of confidence that comes with that. I don't remember what the response was, but then when you saw like how everyone else in the was posturing or was like checking what's going on. He's just like looking for stones in the ground. Well, that's an interesting stone. Like, yeah, what is up with that? So I'm pulling that in here. So there could be something about this person. It may not just be life in general, but there could be something about them like, no, they just went into that. Maybe they just go into the boss's office and just tell him, you know what? This is fucking stupid. Like, where is this? What are you doing? They have a lot of confidence when they do that. Okay. Okay, here's the other thing. Why they're drawn to you. If this person is like confident, you bring out the vulnerability in this person. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. That's why they're drawn to you. Because you bring out some type of sweetness, nurturance. They feel vulnerable or they want to be vulnerable with you. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. This person's personality is the 7th chakra. Oh my God. I want to say there's been a big awakening here. Do they cause awakenings? I don't know. Let's see that more. The tower. That was the tower. Sorry, in case you couldn't notice. Like, oh, the dogs are, oh my God. Okay, what's the tower? With the 7th chakra, the personality of this person. I think they might come out with some real big humdingers here. Humdingers or zingers? Zingers or dingers? Please let me know in the comments. Are they zingers or dingers? It is a humdinger. I think it's a humdinger. Is it? It's like skedaddle. Nobody's using skedaddle anymore. What happened to skedaddle? We got to bring this stuff back. Wow, the moon. The 2 of sky. Oh, this person makes you think about some shit. Holy crap. The seer. The hanged man. What the hell do they say? Jeez. This person does come out with some. Wow, that's interesting. I don't know what else to say, but they do. When it's a humdinger because it's almost like, you know what it's like? It's like the creator of The Simpsons. Something like that. You know, like you imagine them all sitting around the creative boardroom there, coming up with an idea for the show, and I can't remember the writer, the producer, whoever makes the storylines or whatever. You know, like they have predicted so much shit that's come true, and some of it is like way out in left field. Like, who the heck would have even, like when you watched it on The Simpsons, you thought, oh, that's so funny because that is like never gonna happen. But then it does, and it's almost like going back, going, wow, that was quite the humdinger. Humdinger. It's a humdinger, right? Yeah. I feel like this person says stuff that comes true. They'll certainly change people's perspective. Wow. Maybe I'm not giving this person enough credit. No, because, and then you're like, wow, aren't they confident? Their intentions towards you is making a plan. Let's get shit in order here. Strategy. Wow, the call. Let's do this. I'm wondering who's oh. There's something about this person that is very, I'm trying to come up with the right word. I mean, no, unexpected is not quite enough. Something very common, regular, everyday at first. I feel like it's at first about this person. Because their energy feels like, to me, it was kind of sitting behind something else here. But this person is really coming across as, I feel like this is someone who is very, very, very creative. Like there's this thing here. They're not coming, you know, like I said, The Simpsons, or I'm also kind of getting like maybe like Paul McCartney or Einstein, like someone who who's not like doing, you know, typical kind of psychic stuff, but they're definitely using that faculty in whatever it is that they do. Because I also get the impression, like, I feel like that this person is intelligent and knows very, is well informed or educated about something specific in their life, right? They're a humdinger. They're the humdinger. And wow, like they could even, like if you think of some of the music that the Beatles created, it's quite incredible. I mean, even some of the, well, who was it? Who was the composer that ended up going deaf? Was it Beethoven? Was it Beethoven or Mozart? Was it Beethoven? I can't remember. I might not remember. But right, there's some music that he wrote that is absolutely, it'll blow your mind. Freaking, if someone could write it, being able to hear would be phenomenal. But he wrote some of these songs when he was deaf. You know, like there's something about that, like that's into it. That's like a clear channel that, like, it is so, they have a capability. This person has a capability here. And I feel like it shows up in some vehicle of life that causes people to kind of second guess themselves or look at things very differently. Very, very differently. Their intentions towards you, I'm not going to lie, I feel like this person might even be like, come on, let's change the world. Let's do it. What are we going to do? Let's come up with a good marketing strategy. Like, I still keep seeing this person, like, in everyday situations, but just like, okay. Okay, so it's a call. Let's come up. Let's go. A new beginning. But this is the beginning that counts. See? It's like they're confident. Wow. It's going to work. Oh, yeah. This is what we're meant to do here. We're meant to create this project. It's going to be great. But nobody uses those things. Like, what is it that even? Oh, it'll be something. Don't you worry. Like, right. And then it's like down the road, like, wow, that really was something. Like if somebody said, I'm not gonna jump on board with you with that project or idea. That seems a little crazy. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The internet. Like 30 years ago. Yeah, the internet. This is where everybody communicates all around the world. It's pretty much free. You go to a coffee shop and you go, like, the fuck are you talking about? Do you know how much it cost me to call like my aunt in another state? Or no, you're gonna talk for free. What? Oh, come on, right? You'd be like, well, they're pretty confident, aren't they? But then it's like this shit actually happens because it's like mind blowing with the tower, and then the moon that did come in from somewhere. The two of sky, psychic, like psychic, and then the seer. I see everything differently now. I can't fucking believe this shit. That's no. But it's weird. I just keep seeing this person just like walking through life, like, chat, not even, no, I don't know. I don't need to join any spiritual groups. Just come and do this thing. Let's put it like, right? Like, it's like they don't put tags on anything they do. It's just doing it. So I'm still pulling out 3 cards for, oh, the Lovers. This person, there's something about you that makes this person feel vulnerable. The King of Wands. Oh, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, my. Ooh, you stir something in this person. Really do. Oh, yeah, you stir something in this person. Or, no, this person no. This person wants to stir something in you. This is a stir something in you. Let's start stirring. I don't know. I feel like this person can be very surprising. If somebody thinks they know this person, it's kind of like the weather in Canada. Give it 5 minutes and it'll change. It's like, what? What are they doing now? Yeah, this is the kind of person that I imagine was more prominent, like this personality type. Maybe there's still like the same number of them in the world, but because the world population is so high, it's a smaller percentage of, you know, as somebody who, I'm going to go off on an adventure and I ended up at a blacksmith. So I'm shoeing horses. I'm making, and then I have this idea. Can you imagine this? If, I don't know, and you know, whoever they're doing horseshoes with, they're like, yeah, what are you talking about? Like, hey, my dad did this, my grandfather did this. We could just do this forever and we'll be fine. No, no, no. I have this idea. And like going off and I'm going to buy a ticket. I'm going to go on that ship. I'm going to go to, well, maybe thought, well, I heard there's this place called North America. They were calling it that. I don't know. I gotta go there. I'm gonna go and see. Oh gosh, no, that there's no future there. I don't know. This person I find is this is a quirky, interesting person. And they'll change. Maybe their perspective even changes a lot. Like, oh my God, can you? Wow, this is an open to information type of person too. It's really this is an interesting energy. Their intentions towards you are to stir you up. Want to making a plan to stir you up yeah, your emotions. To wake them up. To wake up your emotions, to ignite a fire. Their personal history with other people. Yin yang. Okay. I want to say come and go. Come and go. Passive or active? Fire puppy. So that's the Page of Wands. Interesting. Oh, the Sea of Cups with the Seven of Cups. The Nine of Earth. Oh, sorry, the Seven of... The Sea of Cups. Did I call it that? The Sea of Cups. No. The Seven of Sea. The Nine of Earth. And the Six of Sea. Yeah, you know what? This person is definitely... Who's coming on the ship with me? Who wants to go? Let's go explore this new land that they're talking about. Oh, God, no. You should stay here and do the horseshoeing. Okay, I'll see. Have a great life. I'll see you later. It's like literally, that's their history. Now, there could be, I don't know. I feel like this person is a good time, though, too. Like, everyone is having fun. This person is a good time. But not everybody is a permanent fixture in their life or meant to be. I don't mean that in terms of... it's a free spirit. It is a free spirit. It's definitely a free spirit. And boy, they'll change your perspective on things pretty quick. I think their perspective changes. I think they're very open. They're not kind of like somebody who walks through life and thinks they know it all. They're like, I don't know enough. Change my mind. Sure, do it. Which is also, I think this would be, like, I think Gemini would appreciate this kind of energy, no? Why are they attracted to you? The second chakra. That's also, I think that's also the area of orgasm. So, maybe. The Seven of Sky. You're hard to get to know. That's why. You're hard to get to know. It's hard to get to know you on an intimate side. There's something that you're hiding here. Because, okay, I would say that this person is probably curious. Like, how their personality is coming across. The Ten of Earth. Well, you seem pretty grounded and... You want to just sit here and make horseshoes for the rest of your life? The Six of Earth. A Sky Alpha female. Oh my God. I don't know. You're coming to... I'm going to say there's a possibility, this is weird, that could be flipped. I would not normally say that in this reading, if ever. But there is an element to this energy that feels kind of playful, like Gemini would be. And I do want to say here, because they're attracted to you or drawn to you because you seem like really practical. I mean, you could be, not to say the Geminis aren't. You really practical, really settled, really got your shit together, and you see everything clearly. But there's a part of you here that they can't get close to or something. It's hidden. You're hiding something about yourself. So if this does feel like it could possibly be flipped, if you feel like I'm describing you, this is someone that you're going towards, okay? Someone that you're going towards. Okay, but I'm going to continue to read it like this is the person, okay? I'll get confused. So, they're very confident. That's the thing that you're going to find interesting. Well, aren't they confident? Their desires, emotions, their purpose. Well, yes. Why okay. You find that interesting. Okay, no, so I'm not going to go back over there. I'm going to go over here. Even their energy has me kind of like feeling like kind of jumping around. The 10 of Cups. Oh, there's 2 cards that came out. Wow, the 10 of Cups and Temperance. Wait for, oh, there. I like this person. Okay. And I say that because so far I'm not really picking up any energy that feels like obnoxious or like manipulative or deceitful or anything like that. This person, okay. What you're going to find interesting about them is that this person is like, everyone will eventually like playing with me. It's great. It's a good, I'm going to have a good time. It just takes time sometimes. It just takes time. Everything is a rainbow. I feel like this person, now they don't seem to be coming off naively because there's some things that have happened to this person, or with the Tower too, right? Like maybe their life has even been very chaotic and destructive at times, but maybe they can see the benefit of that, or they can see on the other end of it, they can kind of have a different perspective or a better perspective of how, well, it's just God intervening. That's what that is. That's my path. Because you find them interesting because this person, things will always lead to happiness at some point. It will always lead to happiness, or happiness will come around again. Sometimes it just takes time. There's also something about this, everybody likes to play with me. And I mean, like, because the dogs are playing. But, everyone likes to work with me. Everyone has a good time. We're going to have a good time. It's like, well, aren't you confident? But maybe you're kind of like, well, I'm not going to play with you. Like, oh, well, come on now. So that's like, this person's like, okay, I gotta crack this nut. The Earth Puppy, the Page of Pentacles. But I don't think it's just I gotta crack this nut. I think this person sees you as destiny in some way here with the Lovers. And the Ace of Cups and the Call, which is Judgment. God led me to you. Look at that, huh? That's what they see. The Earth Puppy, the 7 of Fire, and the Trickster. Boy, this individual will play the devil's game and win. And when I say that, it's not like they're being devilish. It's almost like if they find themselves in a situation where they need to get to the high ground, they will do it. They will, yeah. This person also does have I think there's a bit of mischief to this person. I don't think there's ill intent. I think there could be a bit of mischief. I think some people may mistaken maybe their fun, enthusiasm for life as, oh, that person's, don't get close to them. They're, you just don't know what to expect with them. But it's almost like this person is really, it just gives me the feeling of, like you just meet some people sometimes. It's like my Pisces friend is a bit like this. I've looked into her chart because I'm like, you are very different. And I look at her and I honestly feel like she is trying to get as much out of life as she can. And it doesn't matter, what difficulties or hardships she's gone through. She still has such a flavor and desire for life and to try things. And she has a lot of cardinal in her sign. So, and almost every element, like it's exaggerated almost in her chart. And I like, that makes sense. Like I'm an Aries Gemini and I can't keep up with her enthusiasm for life. So there's a bit of that energy. That's interesting because they said like that's kind of like a Pisces energy. It's yeah, let's see what today brings. Okay, well now that's interesting. What this person's situation or status is now is appreciation, choosing gratitude. Well, it looks like they get into like a little bit of situations with the Devil in the Tower at times. So maybe they are coming out of something tricky. It's funny, it's called the Trickster. Wow, the Sea Alpha female. This is Queen of Cups. Choosing love. This person is choosing love. Is appreciating love. Is appreciating life. I want to say, I feel like that has that says something about the overall character of this person too, right? Like, it's really easy to look at this energy of somebody who's young and youthful and hasn't really fallen on their face or experienced hardship or major disappointments, right? It's like, okay, yeah, everybody's like that when they're 20 years old, man. Come on. But this person's been through some stuff here. They've been through some stuff, and coming out on the other end, they're not, I don't know, they're not tainted or jaded by it. Maybe just stronger for it, more in tune with their heart. The Five of Earth. The Queen of these two have been coming out a lot lately. The King and Queen of Fire. Wow, and the Nine of Sky. Oh, that's interesting. This person is switching up their intuition. I would say that this person's intuition was a little more cerebral. Oh, that's funny too with the Hanged Man here. They're actually, is it? Well, they have the Two of Swords. I think they have had a combination of cerebral and emotional intuition. Because they have the Moon and the Seer, which is the Hanged Man. That's Cancer and Pisces right there. This person is choosing emotional intuition. It almost feels as though their sense of, okay, if there's something going on around them where they do feel like, well, there's lack here. There isn't, you know, this isn't the best place to be in physically. This person is not focusing on that. They're not focusing on that. They're focusing on the wealth of kind of like what they have inside themselves here. I think they're trying to move away from some type of cerebral by focusing on emotional and trying to be positive about that. So many cards. The Three of the Three of Cups, everybody kind of working together, putting their, it's like one person had a potato, one person had a pot, somebody else had a, like a ham bone, and individually they really don't have much to eat, but when they put it all together, everybody can have ham and potato soup, right? Like, yeah, that Three of Cups, let's all put it together what we've got here. And then the Two of Earth is trying to keep balance with that, trying to keep balance in unequal situations. Something about their energy feels very like, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Excuse me. I'm going to go do the extended Gemini. Any extent, I'm going to ask, how do your destinies connect? What will they bring into your life? What will concern you about this person? And what will please you about this person? I'm going to go do the extended. As I said, for anyone who would like to follow me, there's two options to that. In the description, you can either join my YouTube channel, become a member for extended videos, join the second tier, all extended videos. You get about 50 plus extendeds a month on that, plus everything else that's already been released. If you're like, no commitment, Cindy, then there is the one-time purchase on the Gumroad app just below that. Thank you so much, everyone. Till next time, be gentle with yourself, Gems. Bye.